Hey everybody, look, can you see me? I'm at the gas station, trying to hurry up because I have a dress fitting. I'm walking my dad down the aisle, so I'm having a tuxedo dress made. Hi Terry Harris. Hi M. Watkins. Let's see. So I wanted to do a quick scope. It was inspired by Jay Stone. If you're in business and you're not following Jay Stone, shame on you. You need to be following her because thought you stopped by. Oh, okay, hi ladies. Jay Stone is a branding beast. So if you're not following her on Periscope, you should be, because she gets tons of information. They don't offer me a receipt. What's up with this gas station? They sure didn't. All right there. But she did a scope this morning, and she was talking about support versus encouragement and how people will. I'm shining and sweating. I'm sorry, it's hot in LA, y'all. She was talking about how people will support you and or encourage you, but they usually get the two mixed up, and so they'll encourage you and give you good words. I put my seatbelt on and put my phone down before I start driving. They'll give you encouraging words, and they think really that that's supporting you. I'm in my mom's car, y'all. It's a little difficult sometimes to work her vehicle. And so I wanted to do a quick scope because as she was talking, it made me think about how a lot of times we get things mixed up. We the same way we get support and encouragement mixed up, we also get let me put this here so I don't get in trouble. Y'all know how y'all be when people be driving and scoping. Y'all be like, be careful. It's no problem. So real quick, I just wanted to talk to you guys about High Life. Was it Life 1976 Love? Is that Sylvia Norman? So real quick, just this Periscope is really about hold on y'all, I'm gonna actually pull over so that I can go on and get in with y'all. But it's really about being clear about who's on your team, because a lot of times we're running around with fans, team members, admirers. We got all these people, we don't know where to put them, right? And so in your life team, you need to be clear about who your coaches are. Why are my hazard lights on? Lord Jesus, my mom's car is like a transformer, I swear, y'all. Okay, so we have a lot of people who are on our team, but some people are our coaches, and our coaches are those people who train you. They're the people who fuss at you. They're your mentors. They are the people who will go in on you about what you're doing or not doing. They're the people who will check you at the drop of a dime, but still love on you, right? Because they're there to encourage you as well, but they're there to make sure that you win the game, right? Your coaches can be replaced, they can be fired, they can be, asked to step down, they could quit, but that's what their job is to encourage you, force you to do your best, push you to your limits, push you beyond your limits, right? My grandma used to say, go as far as possible and then go possible. And so you want to make sure that, and tap the screen for hearts if you're understanding this, but you want to make sure that you know who your coaches are and that you understand what their role is, because your coaches are not going to show up at everything you do, right? Because their job is to make sure you play full out. And to do that, not only are they making sure you play full out, but they probably have other clients, and then they also probably have some coaching that they got to learn. So they're not going to be there all the time. And then you have your team players. And think about it, because only in the NBA, I think only 5 of them hit the floor, right, at a time. And then you have the subs who come in to give the main players rest. And you also have, in the NFL, you have your 11 people on the field, but then you have the 11 on offense, and then you got the 11 on defense. So you really need to know who's on your team, who are your starters, who's on the floor with you, who's on the floor when you can't. If you get hurt, who's on the floor with you at that point? Does that make sense? Tap the screen for hearts, because I don't know if y'all are feeling this, but I need y'all to know that. Like, there is a difference in who you get to be on your team and who is going to be there for you. And that is your supporters. Your team members, the ones who get on the floor with you, are your supporters. And you may not even be in the same company, but that doesn't mean that they won't go in on your behalf. When I was in Mary Kay, if I couldn't make it to an appointment, I would send somebody. We would call it fishtailing, and I would send somebody, and they would do their best. They would recruit for me, they would sell for me, and then I would help them out by giving them a portion of whatever the sales were, right? But you need to know who your players are. In the NFL, you have the people who go on for offense and go on for defense, because offense ain't their thing, because defense ain't their thing. So they got a whole fresh new crew that comes out to play during that time, and you got to know where your people are. You also have bench people. These are the people who, you know, they're at every game, and when the team get a championship, they get a championship. When the team get a ring, when the starting players get a ring, they get a ring, and that's all fine and good. But don't forget though that they are the backup. Right? So don't forget your administrative team, your, IT team, all those people, the people who build your website, those are your team members. They're in the trenches with you. They up at night with you. They practice with you. And so you want to make sure that you understand who your supporters are and who are your encouragers, because you also have your fans. And guess what? Your fans, they put on jerseys too. Right? They put on jerseys, but when they call timeout, your fans don't go into the huddle. They don't go into the huddle. They go to the concession stand to get more stuff that keep them from playing in your game. But that don't mean that they're less of a fan, right? They enjoy you. They love you. They know all your stats. They can tell you everything that you do good. They share all your Facebook posts. They, share your Periscope posts. Thank you, Sylvia, for sharing that. They do all of that with you, right? Y'all feel me? Tap the screen. Thanks for the hearts. But you want to know who your people are. I love Raider fans, and I'm not a Raider fan myself, but I love Raider fans because they die hard. They will talk about their team, and they will tell people to back up off their team, right? But a lot of fans, when you losing, they kick you to the curb. They with you when you winning though, and that can feel like support. That can feel like good encouragement, but when they bounce, they bounce. My cousin Stan always says, when I die, I want the Raiders to be my pallbearers so they can let me down one last time, right? And that's how fans feel. When they with you, they with you. And even when you're losing, they may still support you. But sometimes they go on and roll out. They go to the concession stands, but they never enter the huddle. Ever. And then let me see. You have your admirers. Your admirers are the people who love a member on your team. They're not a fan team. They're not a fan of the whole team. They don't even care what sport you're playing. They just love a member of the team. And so they can tell you about that person, right? Somebody told me once, you're not a Kobe Bryant fan. You're a Kobe Bryant admirer. Because I don't know none of the stats. I just love to see him play. I love to see him do what he does. So I'm going to show up to the game because I love to see him play. And when he ain't playing, I really don't care too much about the game. And that's just what it is. And then you also have your spectators. And those are the people who they can watch a game or not watch a game. Right? They can watch you succeed or not watch you succeed. Your success, your failures don't make a difference to them. Right? If they man come over, they ain't even watching the game. If a good movie catch them, they might miss the first half and then go, oh, let me flip over. Oh yeah, I forgot. Spectators. They're not meant to be on your team. And what I know for sure is that who goes where in my life depends on what they're doing, not what they're saying. Thank you for your encouragement. But the truth of the matter is, like Jay Stone said, and that's Jaistone, like she said, I'm grown. I don't need your encouragement. It's nice. But what I need is your support. People need you to show up. They need you to show up to their events. They need you to help at their events. Not just show up to get something, but volunteer. But know where you're putting people in your life. so that you're not disappointed. Because I know people who fall out. My mama didn't come, my brother didn't come, my sister didn't come, and they fall out and they want to quit because of who didn't show up. But when you're secure, when you know who you are there to serve, when you know who your team members are, even if you know I'm playing tennis and I'm a team of one, even if you know that, you're not disappointed. You play full out on your ability. And if you get into a partnership and you can play a doubles match, great. Select your partner wisely. I don't even know if I've ever seen Serena play in a doubles match without Venus. They choose wisely based on what they know the other person has put in already. It makes a difference, y'all. It makes a difference. It really makes a difference. So, I say all that to say, y'all like my t-shirt? Lead her shirt. Anyway, I'm sorry. I got distracted because the pink was poking out. But what I really want you guys to understand is that you really need to be sure of who you are and who's on your team, who's doing what with you. It really makes a difference. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the love. Thank you for sharing. I hope to see you guys soon. All right. I have another one that I want to do on fear. Maybe I'll do that one later, because somebody ticked me off about their fears, and I have them too. So it's just sometimes what pisses you off is the mirror image. That's just the reality. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.